chapter rational numbers, and we were doing the introduction of rational numbers. In this, on the page number 2, in the box, do this. We had these things, these numbers, the list of numbers. Out of this, we have natural numbers. We have 1 and 22 as natural numbers, and you know 0 is included in natural numbers, and then it becomes whole numbers. When minus numbers, also the numbers prior to 0 are also included, thus those numbers become integers. Now we are trying to understand what are rational numbers. So all the numbers in this list are rational numbers. A number which can be written in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0. It can be less than 0, more than 0, or less than 0. But it should not be, cannot be 0. Those numbers are called rational numbers. So here we have learned before, if you remember, 1 by 1 is equal to 1 is a rational number. If we have 2, you can write rational 2 as 2 by 1. You can write as 4 by 2. So these are all rational numbers. Then you can write 22 as 22 by 1. We can write it as 44 by 2. We can write it as 220 by 10. So any number which can be written in the form of P by Q, where Q is not equal to 0, is called a rational number. So in the list of rational numbers, where this list is given, where these numbers are given, where these numbers are given to us, all the numbers are rational numbers. 0, 22, -5, -2, all these numbers are rational numbers. Even 0.3 bar, 0.3 bar can be written as 0.3333, or 0.33 divided by 10, 0.33 divided by 0.333 divided by 100, 1 divided by 3. So this is an example of rational number. If you remember, we'll revise it a little bit as we have discussed. When a number is divided by another number, 3 is divided by 2 here. We usually read it in short as 3 by 2, 3 divided by 2. 3 is the dividend, 2 is the divisor, and when we do the 3 divided by 2, 2 1 is 2, 1 is remainder. So 3 is the dividend, 2 is the divisor, 1 is the remainder, and 1 is the quotient. So when we get a quotient. So where we get quotient, those numbers are also called, the rational numbers are also called as quotient numbers. Turning to page number 3, try these. Hamid says 5 by 3 is a rational number and 5 is only a natural number. Whereas Sakshi says both are rational numbers, both are rational numbers. With whom do you agree? With whom do you agree? Both 5 and 3 are rational numbers. As we know, 5 can be represented as 5 by 1, 50 by 10, 10 by 2. And 3 can be written as 30 by 10. So both can be written as in the form of P by Q. So both the numbers are rational numbers. So we agree with Sakshi where she says both are rational numbers. Second question in that, give an example to satisfy the following statements. Give an example to satisfy the following statements. All natural numbers are whole numbers, but all whole numbers need not be natural numbers. As we know, the list of natural numbers 5 and so on. These are natural numbers. So the whole numbers list, the whole numbers begin with 0. So all natural numbers are whole numbers. All natural numbers are whole numbers. But all whole numbers need not be natural numbers because 0 is not a natural number but it is a whole number. The second statement in this list, all whole numbers are integers but all integers are not whole numbers. Similarly here the list of whole numbers begins with 0 whereas integers are beyond 0. There are minus numbers also included in integers. So integers, all whole numbers are integers but all integers need not be whole numbers. So -1, -2, -3 are integers. They are not whole numbers. Whereas 1, 2, 3 are whole numbers as well as integers. The third bit in that list, all integers are rational numbers, but all rational numbers need not be integers. As you can see, these are, again, if we write the list, integers, then rational numbers can be, so these are the list of rational numbers denoted by Q. So all the rational numbers need not be integers, but all the integers would be rational numbers. We have already learned basic operations on rational numbers in earlier classes. Let us explore some properties of operations on rational numbers. The properties of rational numbers 1.2, 1.2.1 closure property. If the sum of two whole numbers is also a whole number, then we say that the set of whole numbers satisfy closure property under addition. Whole numbers and integers. First one, whole numbers and integers. Let us recall the operations under which the whole numbers and integers are closed. Complete the following table with necessary arguments and relevant examples. The table on page number 3, whole numbers. Closed since a plus b is a whole number for any two whole numbers a and b. Example, a small example, 2 plus 3 are whole numbers, then 5 is also a whole number. The smallest whole number 0, 0 plus say 3 is also a whole number. The result is also a whole number. Note down at the place of addition in operations. Then we move on the right side, subtraction. Not closed since this is addition, then subtraction. Not closed since you can understand if it is 5 minus 2, the answer is, you see, it is 3, whereas if it is 2 minus 5, it is not equal to 3, it is minus 3. So subtraction is not closed, which is not a whole number. Subtraction is not closed in whole numbers. Multiplication, the third operation, multiplication, is again closed. 2 into 3 is 6, and in reverse 3 into 2 is also 6. So it is closed under multiplication. You can note down the example. Again, not closed in division, the fourth operation. Say 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2, whereas 3 divided by 6 is not equal to 2. So it is not closed. Whole numbers are not closed in division. Now let's check for integers. Integers are not closed under addition, because if it is say minus 3 plus 2 is equal to minus 1, whereas 2 plus minus 3, sorry, integers are also closed under addition. Minus 3 plus 2 is also equal to minus 1, and 2 plus minus 3 is also equal to minus 1. Minus 3 minus 2 is equal to minus 5, whereas minus 2 minus 3 is also equal to minus 5. Minus 3 minus 2 is equal to minus 2. Minus 3 minus 2 is equal to minus 5, whereas 2 minus 3 is not equal to minus 5, it is equal to minus 1. So integers are not closed under subtraction. Under multiplication, let's check. Minus 2 into 3 is equal to minus 6. 3 into minus 2 is also equal to minus 6. So under multiplication, integers are closed. Under division, minus 6 divided by 3 is equal to minus 2, whereas 3 divided by minus 6 is not equal to minus 2. So it is not closed under division. Integers are not closed under division. Integers are closed under addition and not closed under subtraction, and closed again under multiplication and not closed under division. Even whole numbers are closed under addition, not closed under subtraction, closed under multiplication and not closed under division. On page number 4, children, now let's check rational numbers closure property under addition. Consider two rational numbers 2 by 7 and 5 by 8. 2 by 7 plus 5 by 8. 8 to the 16 plus 7 5s are 35 divided by 7 8s are 56. We get 40 51. 51 divided by 56, which is also a rational number. The result 56 51 by divided by 56 is again a rational number. Let's check for 8 plus minus 19 by 2 is equal to, we have this as 8 plus 1 divided by minus 19 by 2, 8 divided by 1 plus minus 19 divided by 2. 2 8s are 16 minus 19 divided by 2. It is minus 3 by 2, which is again a rational number. 2 by 7 plus minus 2 by 7 is equal to 14 minus 14 by 49, that is 0 by 49. Any 0 by anything is 0. It's a rational number. Check this for few more in the following numbers. 3 plus 5 by 7. 3 plus 5 by 7 is equal to 3 by 1 plus 5 by 7 is equal to 21 plus 5 by 7 is equal to 26 by 7. Again, it's a rational number. 0 plus 1 by 2 is 1 by 2. It's a rational number. 7 by 2 plus 2 by 7 is 49 plus 4 by 14. It is 53 63. 63 by 14, 7 2s, 7 9s. It's 9 by 2. It's also a rational number. We can observe sum of two rational numbers is again a rational number in all these examples. Example 1, 2 by 7 plus 5 by 8. We got the result 51 by 56. Another thing we checked with 8 plus 8 plus minus 19 by 2. The result was minus 3 by 2, a rational number. 2 by 7 plus minus 2 by 7, it's 0, it's a rational number. 3 plus 5 by 7, it's 26 by 7, it's again a rational number. 0 plus 1 by 2, it's 1 by 2. 7 plus 7 by 2 plus 2 by 7, it's 9 by 2. Again, it's a rational number. So, the rational numbers are closed under addition. The rational numbers are closed under addition. That proves rational numbers are closed under addition. A plus B is a rational number for any two rational numbers A and B. That is, AB belongs to Q, rational numbers. Then A plus B also belongs to rational number. The symbol, like our E, the symbol means belongs to. Let A is equal to 1, 2, 3. The element 3 is in A, is denoted by 3 belongs to A. Denoted by 3 belongs to A. And we read it as 3 belongs to A. Inverse of A or upside down A means for all. For all, like on the left side it is written, the rational numbers are closed under addition. A plus B is a rational number for any two rational numbers A and B. That is, all A, B belongs to Q. Then A plus B also belongs to Q. Reverse A is a some symbol for all or for every. If we write belongs to Q, AB belongs to Q, it means for every element AB of Q. So, rational numbers, for any two rational numbers, the rational numbers are closed under addition. We'll learn about subtraction. Now, let's check for subtraction, whether rational numbers are closed or not under subtraction. Consider two rational numbers 5 by 9 and 3 by 4. 5 by 9 and 3 by 4. Let's subtract one from the other. 4 5s are 20, 9 3s are 27, 9 4s are 36. It is minus 7 by 36. It's a rational number. The result is also a rational number. Now let's do it in reverse order. 3 by 4 minus 5 by 9. 9 3s are 27, 4 5s are 20, 4 9s are 36. 27 minus 20 is 7 by 36. Again, it's a rational number. The result is a rational number. So, we find the difference is also a rational number for any two rational numbers. The rational numbers are closed under subtraction. A minus B is a rational number for any two rational number A and B, that is, all AB belongs to Q, A minus B also all elements of AB belongs to Q, belongs to rational numbers, then A minus B also belongs to rational numbers. So, the rational numbers are closed under subtraction. Let's check for multiplication. Observe the following: 3 into 1 by 2. Multiplication, 3 into 1 by 2 is equal to 2 3 are 6. So it is 3 by 2. 3 into 1 by 2 is 3 by 2. 6 by 5 into minus 11 by 2 is equal to minus 66 by 10 is equal to minus 6.6, or minus 33 by 5. Again, it's a rational number. 3 by 7 into 5 by 2 is equal to 3 5s are 15 by 4. 7 2s are 14. 2 by 1 into 19 by 13 is equal to 38 by 13. Again, it's a rational number. we can notice that in all the cases, the product of two rational numbers is a rational number. Try for some more pairs of rational numbers and check whether their product is a rational number or not. Can you find any two rational numbers whose product is not a rational number? We find that rational numbers are closed under multiplication. For any two rational numbers a and b, a into b is also a rational number, that is all elements of AB belonging to Q belonging to rational numbers. A into B also belongs to Q, that is rational numbers. Then the operation division, the last operation after addition, subtraction and multiplication, we have the fourth operation division. Consider two rational numbers 2 by 3, 7 by 8. 2 by 3 divided by 7 by 8. What we do is, instead of division, we take an inverse of one number, 2 by 3, 8 by 7, and multiply it. Okay, inverse of one number, then multiply with the actual, we do the multiplication operation. 2 8s are 16 and 3 7s are 21. Now 7 by 8 divided by 2 by 3, again 7 by 8 multiplied by 3 by 2 is 21 by 16. So we get a result rational number. Then 2 by 7 divided by 7 by 8 is equal to 2 by 3 into multiplied by 8 by 7 is equal to 16 by 21, which is a rational number. Check this for two more examples. 5 by 2 divided by 2 is equal to, 5 by 7 divided by 2 is equal to 5 by 7, 5 by 7 divided by 2 by 1 is equal to 5 by 7 multiplied by 1 by 2 is equal to 5 by 14. Minus 2 by 3 divided by 6 by 11 minus 2 by 3 divided by 6 by 11 is equal to minus 2 by 3 multiplied by 11 by 6. It is minus 22 divided by 18. Again, it's a rational number. 3 divided by 17, 3 divided by 17 by 13 is equal to 3 divided by 1 divided by 17 by 13 is equal to 3 divided by 1 multiplied by 13 by 17. The result is 39 by 17. The result will be 39 by 17, which is also a rational number. From all the above, we observe that when we divide two rational numbers, we get a rational number. Now, can we say that the closure property holds good for rational numbers? Let us check. Let us check the following. 0 and 5 are rational numbers, and 5 divided by 0 is not defined. Thus, the collection of rational numbers Q is not closed with respect to division. Some rational numbers are not closed, so it can be said that we can say, if we exclude 0, if we exclude just 0 is not closed under this property. So we can say that if we exclude 0 from rational numbers, then the collection is closed under division. Why? 5 by 5 divided by 0 is not defined. Do the division. 5 divided by 0. Can you complete the division? What is the question? You may observe, multiplying any number with 0, the product is 0. Thus division is not possible with 0 as divisor. Try these. If we exclude 0 from the set of integers, is it closed under division? Check the same for natural numbers. On page number 5, do this. Fill in the blanks in the table, checking closure property under addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. For natural numbers, set of natural numbers n, addition, if we check, addition is yes, the closure property is closed, the addition property is closed under natural numbers. In subtraction, it is not closed. In multiplication, again it is closed. In division, it is not closed. For whole numbers, It is closed up under addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Similarly, it's not closed under subtraction. Again, it's closed under multiplication. Again, it's not closed under division. For integers, it's closed under addition, also closed under subtraction, also closed under multiplication, not closed under division. For rational numbers we have checked it. It's closed under addition and subtraction. Also, it's closed under multiplication. It's not closed for 0 if 0 is excluded from the list of rational numbers. It is closed under division as well. Now coming to the commutative property. The commutative property states that the change in the order of two numbers on binary operation does not change the result. A plus b is equal to b plus b, b plus a into b is equal to b into a. Here binary operation could be any one of the four fundamental operations, that is plus, minus, multiplication or division. Let us recall the commutative property with different operations for both whole numbers and then integers. Complete the following table. For whole numbers, let's check. Addition, 2 and 3 are whole numbers. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 and 3 plus 2 is also equal to 5. Therefore, 2 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Addition is commutative in whole numbers. Subtraction, is 3 minus 2 equal to 2 minus 3? No, it is not equal. Subtraction is not closed, not commutative. Multiplication, is commutative in whole numbers, because 3 into 2 is equal to 2 into 3. 3 2s are 6 and 2 3s are also 6. Now coming to division, 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2, whereas 2 divided by 4 is not equal to 2. So division is not commutative under whole numbers. Division is not commutative in whole numbers. Now coming to integers on page number 7. Addition, in integers, addition. Example, minus 3 plus 2 is equal to minus 1, whereas 2 plus minus 3 is equal to minus 1. So addition is commutative in integers. Subtraction, 2 and 3 are integers. 2 minus 3 is equal to 1, whereas 3 minus 2, 2 minus 3 is equal to minus 1, whereas 3 minus 2 is not equal to minus 1. So subtraction is not commutative in integers. Multiplication is similarly commutative and division is not commutative in integers. Now checking for rational numbers. Addition, take two rational numbers, 5 by 2 minus 3 by 4, and add them. 5 by 2 plus minus 3 by 4 is equal to 2 into 2 into 5 plus 1 into minus 3 divided by 4 is equal to 10 minus 3 by 4 is equal to 7 by 4, and minus 3 by 4 in reverse order plus 5 by 2 is equal to 7 by 4. Now check this rule for some more pairs of rational numbers. We can say addition in rational numbers is commutative. The addition is commutative in this set of rational numbers. Therefore, all elements A, B belonging to Q, A plus B is equal to B plus A. Turning to page number 8, subtraction. Take two rational numbers, 2 by 3 and 7 by 8. 2 by 3 minus 7 by 8 is equal to 16 minus 21 by 8. 3 into 8 is equal to minus 5 by 24. It is minus 5 by 24. If we check for in the reverse order, 7 by 8 minus 2 by 3 is equal to 21 minus 16 by 24 is equal to 5 by 24. So a plus b is not equal to b plus a here. So subtraction is not commutative in rational numbers. That we can say that subtraction is not commutative in the set of rational numbers. A minus b is not equal to b minus a for any two rational numbers a and b. Multiplication. Now let's check for multiplication. Let's take two rational numbers, 2 and minus 5 by 7. Two rational numbers, let it be 2 and minus 5 by 7. Multiplying 2 into minus 5 by 7, we have 2 by 1 minus into minus 5 by 7, we get minus 10 by 7. Minus 5 by 7 in reverse order into 2 is equal to minus 5 by 7 into 2 by 1, it is 10 by minus 10 by 7. So it is both the places will be equal. So we can say multiplication is commutative in rational numbers. We can conclude that multiplication is commutative in the set of rational numbers. It means a into b is equal to b into a for any two rational numbers a and b. That is ab for all a b belonging to q belonging to rational numbers, a into b is equal to b into a. Let's check for division. Let two numbers be, let two fractions to rational numbers be 7 by 3 and 14 by 9. 7 by 3 divided by 14 by 9. We know for division, we instead do multiplication while inverse while taking a inverse of one of the numbers. So 7 by 3 into 9 by 14 is equal to 7 into 9, 63 divided by 3 into 14, 3 times 30, 42. It is 63 by 42. Now 14 by 9 divided by, in the reverse order we check, 3, 7 by 3, again 14 by 9 multiplied by 3 by 7, 3 14s are 42 and here 63. So a divided by b is not equal to b divided by a. So we can say that division of rational numbers is not commutative in the set of rational numbers.